Greetings, Commanders! I love you actually had to cover your mouth there for that. That's brilliant. Good, happy Monday to yourself. Welcome to the Elite Dangerous Let's Play Monday live stream, where you have myself, one of the community managers on Elite Dangerous, Steve Benedetti, and we have the none other, the amazing, the legend, the... Yeah, I'm not going to keep going with that. We have Will Flanagan, another community manager on Elite Dangerous.
Howdy there, everybody.
How you doing, Will?
I'm all right. So people, if they're new here and they're unfamiliar with who we are, I might wonder, why did Will cover his mouth like
at the start of the stream?
It's because I said, Stephen, I think you're going to do it today, aren't you? You're going to introduce the stream. And last time we were on a stream, maybe it wasn't the last one, but a stream we had.
I think it was the last one that we were on for the Let's Play.
Yeah.
It was the last Let's Play.
And
you just basically went, Stephen, you've got this. I want you to do it. I want you to say the thing when I was like, brilliant, let's go for it. And as soon as I went to open my mouth, you went, hello
everyone. And it's just like, no. It's very terrible. But
I wasn't expecting the mouth hold though. That's why I couldn't keep it together.
Yeah, no, I was going to do something to throw you off. Like, these curveballs, they happen.
Yeah, it keeps it going. So just hello everybody. This is the Monday live stream.
It is indeed.
And hello to everybody in the chat. Thank you for joining us. So we're basically streaming on Mondays to do a fun wee Let's Play of our own accounts and kind of get to know everybody and speak to you guys and find out what you're doing. You can find out what we're doing, just having a general chat and play.
Yeah, we're going to have play. We're here. If you've got questions, we'll try our best to answer them. And yeah, that's it. Is the game the sound a little high? We can change all of that here.
Thank you for letting us know that. So yeah, if we've got any volume issues, or if you can't hear the game, or you hear us too much or anything, please let us know and we'll try and get that sorted as we go.
So we've got, hello, it's Cola is here. Commander Thatchino, my ex-wife's mother-in-law.
So is that the mother-in-law or is that him?
I don't know. It's confusing, that one. Alec Turner, of course. Hello, Alec. Andre, and a load of other commanders are joining us today. So what are we doing? What are we doing?
Well, we're in what are we doing? It's in your ship. So recently you've been. So we're all doing different things at the moment, and right now you're engineering. You're trying to.
I'm kind of. So I got a little bit sidetracked, I must admit, because I saw that I was close to, or not close, but I'm almost at elite in trade. So I was like, oh, maybe I'll just focus on that. And then I did some mining, and then I got some more money, and I was like, but I need to do engineering, because that's what I said I was going to do on the live stream. Anyway, I figured, what shall we do today? Let's just start ticking off the engineers. So I'm going to go and unlock Todd, but to do that I need to go and claim some bounties.
Yeah, so we'll just jump over. So we're in your new ship because
yes, it doesn't have a name.
It doesn't have a name yet. So if we got people in the chat to come up with a new name, so this is Will's ship that is dedicated to bounties. What ship did you get, Will?
Imperial Courier, because I've been working on the rank, so I've gone down the Empire route, and I've never flown this before. This one, I've seen it, of course, but I've never flown it. I really like it. I've never done combat in it or anything, so we'll see. It's been a while since I've done combat, I have to admit.
I seen Will buy this morning, and what I didn't see, however, was the lights. You've now got the lights there. You've got the 07.
Yes, I did a little bit of sprucing it.
Yes, it looks very festive. It looks good.
The little lights here remind me of sort of D20 dice, so I thought, you know what, let's go with it.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm going to a res site somewhere around here. I've already scoped out the location.
I mean, we know where we're going.
We were supposed to,
but now you can't find it.
But now I can't find them.
Yeah, so because we're needing to unlock.
Maybe I'm too far.
What's his name? Todd McQuinn.
Todd
McQuinn.
McQuinn.
That's his name.
Blaster.
The blaster.
The blaster.
So you need to have these 100,000 worth in combat.
They've disappeared now.
Have you lost the site?
Here, but I can go and find some more.
We'll get some more, because this was the place where the site was.
Yeah.
But we seem to have lost it.
Yeah, but I'm gonna just jump in and out.
Always.
Because maybe it was just closer, and I've flown away.
And now we're gonna find it.
Oh, I know why. Because I'm not in Super Cruise.
Yeah. See, this is the thing. It always happens, isn't it? You're all prepared, everything goes in, and then everyone goes, there's that one tiny reason. Jarvis Jensen saying, are you guys in open? No, we're not in open because it's meant to be a bit of fun and relaxed for us Monday.
Let's face it, if I was in open right now, I wouldn't even get to the point where I'm doing bounties.
That's it.
Here we go.
That's it. Yeah, we always find that no matter how our skill levels are in comparison, as soon as everybody knows where you are, they all take advantage of that, which they should. They can, of course, they can.
On the right live stream, right?
Yeah, exactly. And you know, as much fun as it was, because last week's live stream, I've been at where was I again? I've been in Sothis, and I've been going back and forth to Sothis and Cothis from my other places. So I was in Sothis and Seos, I think it's called. Sorry, Sothis to Seos. I've been jumping back and forth there. And I was trying to get some bounties, but I could only get an assassination, and it was a politician. Now, I probably shouldn't have done that because of the timing of the
sure,
but
yeah.
I thought to myself, well, I'm going to do it. It's going to be a great idea, and I got assassinated them, and I got away with it. And I was like, brilliant. And I took it back to the people who'd gave me the bounty, and I got fined instantaneously and sent away to a detention centre that was 336 light years away. So even though those things are funny, and it was good for the stream, and it was laughable, if we were getting destroyed all the time and beaten up all the time, it would just get quite repetitive.
Yeah. Tango01 says, your link to creating manufacturers doesn't work. Well, that's unfortunate, because I thought it was all fixed. Basically, Stephen, while you were setting up the live stream, I did some... is it called jiggery pokery?
Jiggery pokery.
Is that the right term?
I think jiggery pokery is right.
I hope that's safe for work. And was fixing some old forms that we had, and it seems broken still. So Tango, thanks for letting me know. I'm going to check that out as soon as this stream ends. Yeah. It's been a thread on the forums for a while, but because I've reposted it and upgraded it, it's now new.
It's now new, so everybody
can see it, and it's like, oh no, it's definitely not working. So I'll go and fix that. Thank you. Yes. We have Link Over saying, how are you guys? We're very well. How are you?
Very good, actually. How was your weekend?
Good. I didn't do a lot, I have to admit, because I'm going to be away from home for the next kind of until Christmas almost.
Oh, do you have a lot of plans?
A lot of travel, a lot of things going on, lots of things happening.
Very popular.
Well, yeah, I'd rather stay at home and curl up for winter.
And I was getting really cold.
Yeah, so that's it. And Father Bill is with us. Hello, Father Bill. How are you doing, sir? Hello, Paige. Paige is here. Hi, Paige.
Hi, Paige. Saw you this morning. But yeah, no, that's good. I mean, it is one of those things. When it gets to those cold, wintry months, all you really want to do is kind of sit and, curry up, as we call it.
Curry up.
Curry.
Curry up.
Curry up.
Is that C-U-R-I-E? How do you spell that?
C-O-U.
Curry up.
Curry.
Does anyone else from the
Scottish
Northernlands?
Andrew Nindman said he's been playing Death Stranding. I've heard that some of our colleagues actually played it.
Polarising, isn't it?
Yes, it's been everybody's. It's either good or bad or whatever. I've not played it.
American Reconstructionism is a term that's thrown around in that game, which I found interesting.
Yeah.
Orange Spot says, Will, where's the cutter? It's not here. It's still around. I went mining in it, and I went mining in a Python, and I found some painite. And it was a good time. It was a good time.
It's that enjoyable moments where you find those things, isn't it?
It's just the profit on those. Incredible.
Incredible. Your favourite?
Incredible. Hopefully the team haven't been watching too closely.
Just thought, yeah, because you've been. But the thing is, like, we've discussed this before as well, that there's moments where you just end up getting hooked on Elite.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I was late to the office.
Is that why you were late?
One of the days because I was at home mining. I was like, I really should leave now. I just quickly finished this, and then I was like, I'm getting late now. So
I thought it
happens.
I thought it was like something serious.
No,
I was mining.
No, I was mining, and I just didn't account for the time to get back to where I wanted to go. Anyway,
that's fine. That's fine.
Just don't tell Zach, and we're all fine.
I know Zach doesn't watch these. He's
lurking.
He's lurking, always lurking. No, yeah, because I recently, like I said, I've been going back and forth, and I got myself a fertile lance.
Finally. Oh yeah, you've got your you using this as your combat.
This is going to be my combat vessel. I'm totally tricking it out.
Cannot wait to see you crash in it.
I'm not going to crash in it. I crash in a lot of things.
It's going to crash in it, and you're going to go. I'm going to foresee this, right? Okay. This is what I envision. If this happens, because of course when I'm not on the live streams, I try my best to watch them all at times I can, but sometimes I miss it.
He has notes.
If anybody sees this, if you start flying it. Mm-hmm. You do really well, and then you blow up in it. Mm-hmm. I bet you'll come back and go, oh, I didn't really like that ship. I'm
No.
gonna get a different one."
The-
I guarantee it.
It's been one of the ships that I've wanted for some time, and I am going to enjoy it, I believe. This is
Classic
very good
Benedetti.
maneuverability. Jump in too deep, when in doubt, keep going, that's it.
Didn't like that ship. I'll
I'll just move
bring
on.
back the Sidewinder.
Well, the thing is, what did I do? I did buy that. I bought the Federal assault ship, and it was good, but the shields were just absolutely, I didn't fit it out well enough, and I couldn't afford to fit it out well enough. So it's not the ship's fault, it's my outfitting abilities.
The pilot.
It's the
Some would argue.
never blame your tools. But I basically, I was flying it about for a bit, and I just thought to myself, I was like, it's a good ship, it's got all the stuff I need. But I really want to get something else. And then I saw that the Fair Lance was in my price range, and I was like, well, do you know what? I've heard it's a good combat ship. I've looked into it.
Going fast.
I'm going to go for it because, like yourself, you're jumping into a resource extraction site just now, and recently I've been doing bounties and trying to build rank with that. But I do want to start get back into going to resource extraction sites to try to go high ones, or even go to a couple of combat zones and different things to see what other kind of combat there is. Because doing the bounties are great fun, but I wanted to try and do something else a wee bit.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Try a bit more different combats.
And soon, when you're really confident, you're going to take on some Thargoids.
I am.
And get further than me and Ed ever got with those.
Yeah,
They are too hard.
It's one of those things that I've seen them.
For me, anyway.
And even the sound gives me the fear. Even the sound of them coming in. So, but I really want to get some bug hunting.
Bug hunting.
Yeah, bug hunting is a good one.
Which you guys will be able to do in the near
Yes.
future as well with our beaters. Different kind of bug
Ooh.
thing. So we'll have more information about that in the near future.
That was a really good segue.
Yeah, I know.
It's like you've done this before.
But yes, I know that people are curious of when the next update is, what it will bring. We are working on all of that, and we'll have more information as soon as we can.
Yeah, and it's going to be really exciting because betas was one of the big things that the community were calling for. So we're really excited to start hitting them off and seeing how it goes. And it'll be a lot of fun. It'll be a lot of fun. Be beta testing.
So as is customary on these live streams, it is the Monday, but we also like to know what you guys have been up to in Elite Dangerous or the real world.
The real world.
If such a place existed.
For us it doesn't.
What is the real world?
What is the real world? What's going on? But no, I feel that that when the weekend comes and it gets to Monday, it's always so nice to be able to sit and chat about your weekend and chat what's going on, but it's nice to find out what other people's is, because normally sometimes the chats just go into my irrational fears that we'll stay away from. But is this, you got somebody here, they're a master.
Shall we see how well this goes?
Let's see, because you've not tried this ship out yet. Go on, give it the onions. Oh, and they're green, nice. Always reminds me of the lightsabers. You're getting them, keep going.
Hang on, we need...
Oh, put your weapons in your pips, yeah. Your pips and your weapons pips.
Oh, that hurt. What did he do?
It's okay
there?
though, you've got your shields are full. He shot something at you, but you've still got full shields. He's quite good actually, that ship is doing quite well, it's cutting down its armour.
Someone else is having a go.
Oh yeah, you're getting help now. You must be getting help.
Oh yeah, they're going down. So we only need 100,000, so if we do that, I'm out of here, just so you know.
Well, I don't know how much you're going to actually get through this one, so maybe what, a couple of... I would say, because it's master, maybe what, 360 or something.
Find out.
Maybe right.
Okay, that's fine. This was obviously hardly a challenge.
But you've took one ring of damage in your ship.
Let's sort that out, shall we?
Yeah.
Okay, on to the next.
On to the next one.
Yes. So what have we got? What have we got here, Stephen? I'm going to ask you to read those because I want to focus on fighting. So
Orange Spark has been working through a backlog of games and bought a Switch for Light for Travel. I saw that on Twitter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think you've got a Switch, don't you?
I have a Switch. I've got it with me today, in fact. Stu Barry over here.
Stewberry.
Stewberry.
Yeah, it'd be Stewberry rather than Stu Barry.
Stu Barry.
And
Stu Barry.
Stu Barry. Commander Vulture P is an ED. I'm currently trying to max out all materials, done all the raws, and working on manufacture now. That's a very good thing to do.
So I like these beam lasers.
You enjoying that, aren't you? Because you were concerned if you want to get the beam or the pulse.
Yeah, and I thought,
And I
right,
told
I
you.
always get the pulse. Let's try something else. And yeah.
Yeah, I had the beam lasers on my Vulture, and it was a lot of fun. It takes a bit more, like it burns out quicker because obviously you're using it for longer. But if you just have like a good run on it, that's good. We've got Commander Ficino bouldering yesterday and watched the first 2 episodes of his Dark Materials.
Oh.
It was very good, much better than the film from a few years back.
So about that, they I lost target on them for a second.
You got that.
I've recently read the books because I put them off for so long because I enjoyed the film. I love the concept of it. And I haven't watched episode 2 yet, but I've heard it's quite dark.
Well,
hence the name.
My old company that I worked for actually helped to do the lighting and stuff like that for his Dark Materials, so they did all the grading and everything else for it. So before it was coming out, I knew that it was coming. It looked really exciting. I've not had the chance to watch any of it yet, but it does, and it's got my boy James McAvoy in it.
Oh yeah, he's playing Azrael.
Yeah.
This one's like doing quite a good job of. I think
evading.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's getting away from you.
It's all right.
You'll get there. It's just a wee bit of time and patience. That's all it is. Just be careful with your pips as well, because your engine's super behind your engine, so you won't be able to move a lot. And then you pop that in.
Just want weapons. Bring them down.
That's it.
There they go.
Yeah, so he's released, I can't remember what they're called.
The shaft.
The shaft, yeah, so you need to click, click off them,
Shields
click back on them, and then just fire everything in on them.
I've got some help again, which is
this.
kind of why I've come here, really, because I just want the...
Yeah.
I don't want to...
Oh, did you see that?
Yeah, I did.
That's good.
Don't want to impact on your combat streams, but...
No, it's combat is for all. I think it's always fun, because even like Paul says in his time, he doesn't do a lot of combat, and...
I think it's quite, it can be quite challenging to understand.
Yeah.
Here we go, nice. But yeah.
Oh, look at that, 98,000, that was a good one.
Oh, I think I'm done.
Was that 100,000? Let's see, check to your...
I think that was it.
In your left panel.
Oh yeah, but I just want to see how
unlocked.
many I need to get and hand over to him.
Todd the Blaster, McQuinn.
100,000 credits worth of bounty vouchers.
And how much have you got? There you go.
Easy.
Is that...
Some would say that's too easy.
Easy money, cash money, would you say?
Easy money, cash money.
See, it's so much fun saying it, right?
I'm doing it ironically.
So satisfying. Yeah, you enjoyed that.
Right, so I guess we're going there. So shall we do a little bit more?
Yeah, go on. Because, I mean, you've only got, what, 2 shields left? You might need to put
Yeah.
Well, actually, I went up at the weekend back home, and I saw my mum and her husband, and he just got Elite Dangerous.
Oh, because he was a fan, right?
Well, he liked the look of the game. He's into like Destiny 2 and stuff, and he doesn't really play other games. But he's an ex RAF. He used to be in the RAF.
Right, okay.
So I was like, this is a really good, because we've got people like Matt VR. He used to be in the forces as well. Yeah. So like, and he really enjoys that because of the similarities. And it's quite funny because when I went to see Robbie and I said, here you go, he's like, I need it to pitch in your different way, because I'm used to doing it a different way. Yeah. And I was like, you can do that.
You can do all of that.
You can do all of that. So I think once he actually gets into the crux of it, he's going to really enjoy it. Which, it was quite funny though, because I was showing him the combat, and he was really intense, because it was the starter mission. He hadn't gone through the full tutorial yet, and he was like really intense and really excited about beating it. But it was a lot of fun. But I even said to him after that, I was like, combat is a lot of fun, and see, once you just get used to it and flying about and doing stuff like that, and you know, you're not too precious about your ship. You know that things can happen.
Yeah, if you make peace of the fact that if you blow up, you could lose some money.
Yeah, and I make so many mistakes that I always end up, something goes wrong with me, and I get annoyed, or I just get blown up. So with that, I said to him, but you can do really simple things, and that was the simpler things like courier missions, and you could do that stuff just to build up and then get confident. And he loved it. So it was quite nice to actually see somebody else playing it who I knew from getting into it, and see how they were kind of enjoying it. S.A.I. Kong Jr. Says, so which is your favourite engineer based visit?
It's Farseer Inc., just because I've made so many trips there over the time playing Elite Dangerous. The first thing I get, because this is a fresh account as well, it's worth mentioning. First thing I do is get over there and engineer my FSD, because I like to move
quite
a
far.
Lot.
So that Bongo Baggins says that he learned fixed weapons with a beam laser, because it is much easier to see where you're going with it. Because we were talking about that today. We're like, what kind of weapons are you going to put on it?
Yeah.
And we were like, let's just like what are you more confident in? And I still use gimbaled just because I feel it's easier to do that. But the weapons that are fixed seem to be more powerful.
Oh yeah, and I think this ship in particular, I'm really enjoying. Just how mobile it is.
Yeah.
So having like some fixed weapons on this one would be quite nice, I think.
You think you could definitely
I feel like I
control
can control it a little bit better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Second thing, Guardian FSD booster, exactly. And then once you've engineered your FSD as best you can, I then use that to send an Asp Explorer out to go and get the Guardian materials I need for my Guardian FSD booster, which is exactly what I've been doing on this account. That's kind of, I'm trying to find a target. I'm not seeing anyone.
No, I think you've.
Do I push the boat out? Is that how the expression goes?
Why are you doing expressions?
I don't know.
That's like your second
I like
expression.
to like, let's go.
Is it this one? Or is it this
I'd
one?
like to. Oh, this one's
Declan
because
B.
I was going to go and maybe go to a slightly harder one, but
Push the boat out and go to a harder one.
yeah, but let's not do that.
Let's do that. Let's get the federal
Let's
shops
see
up.
if this.
Just be careful because federal assault ships are really good at smacking into things and blowing them up. So don't smack into this one.
I won't. I'm not going to do that. But I am going to go after this one. They are in a wing.
Go
So
for
here
it.
we go.
2 out of 2. That's fine. You'll be able to do that because you've got some green guys as well around you. Some helpers.
Don't they? They've started, I think.
Yep. Oh, don't do that. Oh no, that's the. It's not. It's the vultures. You went for another one.
Go for this.
You went for Declan.
Declan's
See,
going
and it's
down.
quite good. It was, but the thing is, whenever you're playing it, you always kind of like focus in
Yeah,
on
absolutely.
what people are doing, isn't it? Always focusing in.
Here we go.
Well is about to die, says Commander Vulture P. I think you're doing quite well.
No. Oh, maybe though. The so
got 100%.
I'm enjoying these, but it's hot.
It is very
and
hot.
It overheats. Like before I can have to kind of wait every now and then. But
Oh,
I see what you're doing now.
yeah.
Just wait. I'm patient.
You're a patient.
I need my
I like
weapons.
I like your thought process through this. Is that I'm a patient.
I need my
I'll go
weapons
through
to
this.
recharge anyway. That's fine.
Yeah, just wait for him. Click on him, back
There
on
we
him, back off, and
go.
on him again. That's it.
Declan, we've been through this many times.
You're gonna get. That's fine.
It's because of this help we've got. I like to think it's me. This is the problem. I come in here thinking I'm really confident. I've got this.
Yeah.
And like, look at me. I'm blasting these pirates to space debris, and then it's actually because all the security forces are helping.
No, I mean you're still. I think you're so. I think because
don't need
Commander
shields.
Vulture P says where is his wingman? I think he's been attacked by the other people, by everybody else. So it is actually I think just you at the moment right now.
Let's get this. Where's it gone? It's like
It's
behind
above you. Yeah, it's above and behind you.
beast. Oh, never mind. That
You've
one
got
was
this.
waiting.
You've got this.
There we go.
I think I need to. That's my plan tonight because I was away for the weekend. I was dying to get in and try and do some. I want to.
You need to you need to take it for a test run, right?
I need to take it for a test run, and I need to also upgrade it because it was what I was doing. It was. I think it was because we streamed on Thursday, and then on the Wednesday, it was the last time I played because I was away for the whole weekend. But I wanted to get in, and I wanted to upgrade my Type 6. Because I'm trying to get good reputation there, but I want to start doing some combat, so I need to get some more money so that I can outfit my ship the best that I can.
Yep,
That's the plan.
money makes the world go round.
Money.
You
that's
want
it.
so I'm looking at these guys. They're in a wing of 3, but I think I could take out like Willowwood.
Well, yeah, they're only in a
It doesn't
sidewinder.
have shields. Why?
It's a sidewinder. Just destroy it. That'll take 2 minutes. In the game of hunting, there's no innocence. Just go for it.
Just targets.
Just target anyone. If anyone's got a wanted thing on them, just blast them.
Oh, I'm being attacked.
You're fine though. You've got your shields. They're doing well.
Where's?
They're behind
Oh
you.
no! Oh no, Steve.
That's okay because you've got one sidewinder. There you go. That's done. So now you've only got one enemy. See, you're doing totally well.
We've got friends too.
we have friends.
I have friends. Oh, that one's already gone.
Oh.
Wow, they got zipped.
Mm-hmm.
Hook, line, and sinker. That's the next expression.
Is that the next one?
Oh, I couldn't even get to it in time.
Did you shoot it once though?
No.
Um,
Whoa.
yeah, that doesn't look good.
That's not cool. There we go.
Okay.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So we were just talking about what we were doing last week, but something very interesting happened last week.
Oh, it did, of course. Why are we only at this point now?
Yeah.
and realising this.
Yeah.
What happened?
Oh, what happened? So I think it was Monday, Tuesday? No, Monday. Or was it Tuesday? It was Tuesday.
No, it was the end of the week.
No, I think it was a Tuesday. There was something
Wait,
interesting.
what else happened on Tuesday?
A craft appeared out of nowhere.
Ah, yes,
A craft
you're
appeared,
right.
and I think it was found by Malik.
It was
Malik
found
Vieira.
by
He
Malik
found
Vieira.
it just found this anomaly, and it turned out to be the start to the new interstellar initiative, the Golconda. Indeed, it did.
And it's quite interesting. When it was discovered, there were a lot of people going, "We want to help these people," and it seems that was shared by certain factions in the galaxy as well. Steve Barker just asks, "Are we on console?" We are indeed on console. We're playing our personal account, so our Monday live streams are all about playing some Elite Dangerous, chatting to you guys, and that's pretty much that sums it
That's
on
all it is.
our
It's fun.
personal stuff. So I play on PlayStation 4 mainly.
So do I. Like Paige is the one that plays on PC.
Paige plays on PC. And then we do live streams across all the different platforms, but it depends on what we're doing.
Yeah, exactly. And with the Golconda stuff, like guys, let us know how you feel about the initiative. We do have a forum post for that. You can go check it out in our forums. But also, you can just chat to us on here about it. What do you think? I think it's really cool. Like this idea that this that the Golcondas just came out of nowhere with all these people still inside it.
Yeah, which is a generation ship. I mean, you looked at some generation ships a couple of weeks ago.
Two weeks ago, yeah. My head, that my body was missing because of Paul.
Oh yeah, you were floating.
As a floating head. And Don't Obaso. So was it Malik who found the Golconda? He was one of the first commanders, I think, to find.
Yes, I think there were
Golconda.
a few others also who had found it.
Orange Phoenix is asking, did you try some speed bowling at the weekend? No, I was away, but I did try it on Thursday. When I was trying it on Thursday, though, I was trying it on the PC account, and I was having issues with my bindings trying to get them to work. Because Will was there, and we were setting up for the live stream. I think it was on the Thursday, and I was trying to get in to do it. And I was doing well, but I realised when I was doing that with my flight, my FA off, I can understand the concept. I was saying, the how to keep your ship using the thrusters the right way, but because of the setup using the HOTAS for the PC, now it should work, but to put the time in to actually have it all totally not self-reliant, to have it to be natural, you need to change things around.
Yeah, and you wanted to make sure that you were going to have a pretty decent go at it as well.
Yeah, and I was giving it a couple of goes. That's why I never submitted anything. I gave it a couple of goes and I landed in once or twice. But then after that, we were trying to get ready for the live stream and everything else. And then on Friday, we had the Golconda come out and everything. So
last week was very busy for us.
Yeah.
But I have my feed all weekend has been filled with these videos of the speedball, and I'm just like, wow.
Yeah, the speedball is insane. If you've not checked it out, there is a forum post over there as well, and it's just a really fun experience where you basically try and get into the planet, land through with FA off and thrusters off, and you just have like the planet pushing against you with the speed to make you go quicker, and then you have to try and get through the finish line. So I believe that there was some winners. And we'll be looking to try and sort out the prizes for them.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's exciting. That's cool stuff. Jack Little has arrived. Hello, sir. Good day to you.
Good day.
What joystick is this?
Joystick is
it's the Thrustmaster 4, I believe.
It's the 4.
For the PlayStation. Where am I going? Oh, I'm going back to get my ASP, and then I'm going to go and meet Todd.
You going to meet Todd?
We're going to go
Seems
and
like a
say
nice
hello.
guy.
Yeah, well, he's got like the scar.
He's got a scar on his
blaster.
face, nicknames, the blaster.
Wow, Elite Dangerous. This account that we're streaming from literally said
I believe it's the Thrustmaster 4.
the same words as myself.
I think we've got a new
crazy is
setup. It's like a new setup this came through. I accidentally did that on, it was the Planet, I think it was the Planet Coaster stream. And they were making fun of my roller coaster. I didn't realise, and all I said was, it's the best roller coaster ever. And then I posted it and realised it was on the Frontier account.
Hey.
And Chanty and Stegs were like, well, it looks like Frontier thinks it's the best account.
But it's not.
That sounds like it might be Stephen. And I was like, no, it wasn't me, I don't know what you're talking about. So the account's over, but it was me. But I'm glad the company agrees with me.
Well, it's very biased, eh?
Yeah.
Jack Little says, I like a scar, it's like your personal history written on your skin.
Do you have any scars?
We've spoken about this on a live stream before, and I believe we some more people asked me about it at Gamescom. Was it at Gamescom? I've got this weird like crease, an arm crease.
So it's not a scar?
No, I don't have a scar, but I do have this weird arm crease here.
Oh yeah.
And maybe it is a scar, I just don't realise. No one can see
nobody
this,
can see that.
obviously.
But maybe it was when you were younger or something happened. It doesn't look like a scar. It genuinely looks like you've just been leaning on it for too long.
Exactly, it
looks like
does.
that.
It really does.
Yeah.
But look, it's not even where the fold is.
No.
So maybe I got a new arm. That arm crease is quite common. Do you have one?
I don't think I've got an arm
Right,
crease.
we just need to... This is what Monday live streams are all about. This is where they go, I'm afraid. So if you weren't ready for this, well, now you are.
Hey ZX.
You don't have one.
I don't have any creases. No, there's no creases for me.
Wazzy Schmozzy says from stars to scars.
From stars to scars. I have a weird scar here, but it's like a tiny wee dot on my wrist, and it was from when I broke my arm. So I fell down the stairs and I broke my arm. And before, they don't do it now. They use, I don't know what they use. I don't know if they still use it, but when you have like a hard cast, it looks like a pizza cutter with like teeth on it. So they basically grind through that. And when the woman was doing it, she just couldn't get it back off the end and just punctured me slightly. Any scarred stars? But no, I don't have a
I get
crease.
squeamish, really. I've realised ever since my 28th birthday, I've started to get really squeamish.
How do you know when it was
like
28?
Because this is when it started to happen. It's only happened recently. Or maybe it was the 27th. I just, perhaps I'm taking more into account mortality.
And that's why you became squeamish. I'm one step closer. But
but Sleepy Commander, are you talking about this arm crease? Because it's not the fold. It's not even like...
It's here.
Let's go full screen and try and show this quickly. Don't think anyone will see this.
So it's like...
You can't see it, can you?
It's like this part here, which is fold is here. His arm folds here, and the crease is there. So it's like, it's quite this away.
Right now. Anyway.
Yeah.
So, to answer your question, I don't have any scars. Just an arm crease.
Wow. I think I have one... I have a couple... No, not a couple of scars. I've got a scar here.
The fact that you have to think where they are.
Well, no, it's because it's...
Oh, you do have a scar there,
It's right there. So basically, when I was younger, we were playing hockey, and I went round from this guy to get it, and he used to play golf, so he played hockey like did golf. Just went round and smacked me right in the face there, and it kind of split my eyebrow open, and then later on I ended up getting it because I was cool. I had my eyebrow pierced, but it just ended up looking really bad because of the scar. So I took it out. So I think that's the only main scar I've got. Yeah.
I feel a bit...
Jack Little said, I have a scar on my arm from basketball as accident. Tom Sumpster's open mouth met with my forearm at speed. I'm uncomfortable calling you to bite. Well, yeah, you don't want to say something bit you.
This stream has gone full jaws. We're all sat around sharing scars before we go and hunt a space whale.
That's it.
Or a space shark, I guess.
Yeah, a space shark.
Fitting.
Yeah, I think the good thing about scars is that sometimes they tell stories. Sometimes it looked cool, like back in the day, where they've got a scar on your face. But that's what happens in like games. That most people, when they put video games, put like a big, massive scar down their face or something because it looks, threatening in a sense. But I don't know. I don't like my scar. I would rather not have it.
I mean, a scar like here,
Yeah.
like Todd's scar, is cool.
Yeah.
Monkey Zap says, hey guys, could you play a bit of No Man's Sky and role players and Elite Dangerous Commanders so we can get a taste of space legs? I can't do that.
We're not allowed to do that.
We play Elite Dangerous on the Monday live stream, and it doesn't change ever. It will never change.
It'll always be Elite Dangerous.
So there you go.
Well, that's why I also do Jurassic World sometimes to help them out and Planet Coaster. So I mean,
well, but not on Mondays.
Not on Mondays. Never on Mondays.
Raxin, you guys still doing the 24-hour charity live stream this December? We will have more information about that in the future, in the near future, because I realise it's fast approaching.
It is, and it should be.
Where are we?
Exciting.
I love this. I know people are like, well, you should just fly there yourself. But right now, because of Super Cruise Assist,
we can now have chats.
We can have chats and just travel to the destination.
People, we're happy to do that.
We need a name for this, actually.
We do need a name for the ship.
It survived its round of combat, so it has served. It proves to me that it deserves to be in my retinue of ships.
Okay, so it's going to stick around.
So it's going to stick around. So there you go.
Yeah.
Grimulus says 60 viewers on a stream. Well, don't worry, we're doing restream, so we currently have about 130.
130 people doing it. I'm just looking for. I think there was a joke. I always like a wee joke from Liggermatic. I'm not sure. I can't see it though. Nobody liked my joke.
Stellan stream scar stream. I can't remember what it said, but I did see it. But I didn't get it.
Did you not get it? No.
Could you explain a joke? 'Cause that ruins it, doesn't it?
No, you can't explain a joke. That's terrible. Don't do that. But, we also want to know what you guys are thinking about the new Interstellar Initiative Golconda as well. So if you have any questions...
who's got involved?
Has anyone got doing anything with it?
Is anyone backing a side? Because there are... So we wanted to try something a little bit different with this one. We wanted to sort of say, okay, this is what's in store, and this is what you have to play for. So it's quite a short one. I think it only lasts about 2 weeks-ish. So yeah, Stellan Scars. Yeah.
This is like okay.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it's quite a short one. But is that who's backing the Empire? Who's backing the Federation? Are people getting involved?
Yeah, exactly.
Looking at people.
It's quite a good
proceeded.
thing. It's quite interesting because it's not only do you back, like with myself, I'm Federation and you're Imperial anyway, but there's different viewpoints.
Sure.
So like one point is leave them alone, let them be, let's help them out. Another one is no, they need let's get them into
that's
planet,
it. They have two different approaches, and it's really what approach you want to go with at the end of the day.
I think it's
and there are going to be some benefits for those who do it.
Yeah.
Hersius would like to back a third side, the Alliance, but I'll probably back the Feds since that seems to do the honours. Seems to be what honours the wishes of the people of the Golconda. Yes, the Alliance aren't not getting involved in this one. It's just the Federation and the Alliance. The Alliance, the Empire.
The Empire.
The Federation and the Empire are getting involved.
Do it for the Empire. But the thing is, like, even though it is what some of them want, some of them don't want it, because if you listen to the recordings, and the recordings were really, really eerie. That's why I do really enjoy the generation ships.
Yeah.
Like, it's just the thought and the kind of, you think, oh, this is happening. And I think on one of our other streams, which you can find on YouTube, is the one with Paige and Paul, and they done it. And I think there was like a child who had superpowers and it got like shot out the airlock or something. Like a messiah or something like that. Yeah. And I was just like, that's so interesting that we have all that kind of it gets really dark. But yeah, I really enjoyed those ones, and this one's got a really good story as well. It's actually the people inside of it.
It's cool. So we're going to quickly jump to the other ship because I'm going to go and find Todd now.
Okay.
But I'm keeping this. It's a nice one.
It's a nice ship. Yeah, you don't have to sell all your ships. I like to keep.
So I've got the Python. This is the miner.
So that's your miner.
Yeah, this is my mining.
So do you want to mine, or are you going to go?
No, I'm going to go and see Todd.
Going to go see Todd.
We're going to swing by Todd's place, grab a cup of tea,
and just a wee catch up. Does he look like a man who likes cup of teas?
Well, he's going to have a cup of tea. I'm not.
You're going to have hot water and biscuits.
I'm going to have hot water and biscuits. Oh, well, hopefully he'll have. I'll bring the hot water. He brings the biscuits.
See,
it's going to be a.
I've got a new argument of why you should stop doing that.
Okay.
So, I drink coffee predominantly, which is a known fact. I like my coffee. I'm quite a coffee connoisseur.
So it's on my Wikipedia page.
Very dirty. But see, when it comes to dipping a digestive into a cup of coffee, it tastes totally different than dipping a digestive in a cup of tea. Because there's flavour that is taken from the tea and taken from the coffee and imbued within the biscuit.
So you're not the first person to try and rationalise this.
So what I'm saying is,
shoot you down right now.
What flavour do you get from just hot water and a soggy biscuit?
So let me shoot you down right now on this, because you're not the first.
It was a thought. I'm not
sure that I'm going to defend my honour.
You shouldn't. You really shouldn't. In this,
I think generally, unless you're eating a kind of no, because even digestives have quite an overpowering taste. I don't think, maybe it's different with coffee. I will grant you that. Because I don't drink coffee anyway, so I wouldn't even embark on that adventure. Tea, the taste of tea is not as strong as the taste of the biscuit.
Right.
So when you eat a biscuit infused with tea or having been dipped in tea, it does not taste like tea, it tastes like a biscuit. And the biscuit taste overpowers the tea.
I think what we need to do, right, is we need to have a cup of tea, a hot water.
Exactly, Jack Little.
And a bit of toast water. and a cup of coffee. And 3 biscuits, right? 1 each. So we'll get 6 biscuits, all right? We'll dunk 1 in each, and we'll try it.
Why can't I just have nice things?
No,
Stephen?
well, you need to change these awful ways. you need to change.
And I'm
these
sure
awful
there
ways.
are teas that are out there that are like quite strong tasting, but your general tea, the office tea, no.
What tea do you go for?
I like a Yorkshire.
Is
it Yorkshire one?
A Yorkshire.
The Yorkshire one's
Not
pretty
Tetley.
good. No, I mean I'm easy. I'm not fussy with tea. I mean it all tastes the same in some respects, doesn't it?
That's terrible to some tea connoisseurs. There's
I like
literally
green tea.
tea places.
Maybe you just need bigger mugs for your tea. It could be that it
Jasmine
isn't
tea.
pure enough. Jasmine, is that the one that's like flowers? Because I don't like drinking flowers.
That is jasmine tea, is the one that's quite like flowers. It's quite nice, actually. There's a couple of places in Glasgow that have all turned into these kind of like tea places, like quite hipster.
Yorkshire tea, the only tea for me. There you go.
Yorkshire tea. That was it, said.
Yeah,
Ah.
it's a good tea.
It is a good tea.
Yeah.
Tea's a tea, innit? But I don't drink as much tea as I used to. But when I was back home there, because I was seeing my mum, it was just cups of tea all the time. Just tea. Do you want tea? Put the kettle on. Cup of tea. Want tea?
Well, that's tea for you.
Tea. We enjoy it. So we're going to try that. What we'll do like a special episode of Will Eats, and we'll have you trying the
You
biscuits
need
in
to
each
clear
one.
that with Mr. Lewis.
And
that one.
We'll show you which one is the best. Because if we have to put up with you doing it, we should at least cancel out other options. Because it's one of those things, you know, it does affect the office mentality.
You're affecting people. You need to calm down. This people are getting upset. There's been numerous letters of complaint against me for my practice with the tea. New Elite livestream concept says the Kazakh Elite Eats.
Elite Eats. I think Elite Eats would be good, but we always end up talking about food because it's so close to lunchtime.
That's it.
And it always goes there.
This has always been the case on these ones.
And the problem is you start going as well. You start sitting there going, oh, like to myself, I brought a sandwich in. It's going to be good.
Just like
eat my
to take a
sandwich.
moment to thank Commander Plater's comment here that tea is gross. Generally, it is.
Tea is not gross.
I like it very occasionally.
I've never seen you with a tea.
Exactly. Very occasionally.
I have seen you with hot water religiously every day.
Let's not be.
You don't drink the hot water. You have biscuits.
You don't know I don't drink the hot water.
I've seen it on your desk. I definitely know you don't drink it.
Well, all right. Hello, Red Munchkin Gaming. Hello. I'm going to do that to you, and I'm going to move away from that. Shall we try the new voice thing?
Oh yeah, we don't know if it's going to work.
So we want to try something.
Okay.
So a while back, I did a live stream with the lovely Hutton guys, and I said to Vontian before the live stream, I said I'm going to try some sound effects. Now, he said you just sound distorted, because he was also a microphone to me. But as you guys are just listening, we're going to try something, and it may not work. But we wanted to try and simulate what it would be like if you were on voice comms in a ship.
Yeah.
Without using the actual in-game voice comms.
I just told you what you should do is just like do an effect with your mouth, like Roger, Roger.
So we've got that. We've got that.
That's
route.
backup. Okay.
We've also got this.
Okay,
what am I supposed to say? Red leader standing by.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know.
Oh my. Red leader standing by.
This is. I don't think it's working in mine, is it?
Turn it off.
It is, I guess.
Did that sound horrible, or did that sound like we were in a cockpit?
I just think you were doing the whole thing where you got to say red leader and I went to say blue leader.
Well, it was going.
Just
I was like on other people's ears.
It was in a low one. So guys, let us know what you think. If that sounded awful or if it was okay. Was the rumbling too much? Was it too little? It
sounded different.
That's not
So
bad.
we still need to configure it a little bit more by the sounds of it.
I think we just need to. Hold on. You can try again. Say.
Tiny speck of static.
Bring him down, Commander.
How did that sound?
Effect on Steam was more pronounced.
On stream.
On stream?
Must be stream. It sounds like a seashell. Oh,
On Steve.
What up?
Maybe it was louder?
Maybe because, yeah, no, so I've basically got wee kind of, not faders, but... what do they call it again?
Effects.
Yeah, it's like a wee effect, kind of turn the effect button. I can't remember what they're called. I don't know the name for it, I just totally forgot.
I don't know, Mike. I don't know what that is. The
So
wet output.
we basically have the desk with us as an
We've got a
inbuilt-
mixer.
an inbuilt, so it's a Yamaha with inbuilt different effects on it, and the one that we just quite liked was this one. But if we,
Red leader standing by. No,
that's a bit less. I've turned it down, but I've now pulled up the effect a bit more. It does seem like it's actually better on me. Oh, that's because that microphone won. Wait, try you again.
Oh yeah. Hello, commanders. Welcome to today's live stream. We sound distorted because we're in a cockpit and I'm on a neutron star. Wah!
Do I put that one out? That's a bit of fun.
Did it work?
Oh wow, happy sack. The only way to drink tea is 2 bags. Squash the lil out of them. No milk, like 3 tablespoons of sugar. And I'm now like a meerkat tripping on the sugar. Well, yeah.
Well, the idea, Redden, was that we'd do it in short bursts when we're in combat or something.
Yeah, it would just be if we were trying to communicate with people. But I even said we should get walkie-talkies, but that might have some
I
interference.
mean, yeah,
Or
at
just
that
that.
point.
Red leader standing by.
I bet that really hurts one's ears.
No, you just blow it slightly.
It's
otherwise.
sharp sound.
So when are we going to see you guys in VR headset?
we need to do
it. So these Let's Play live streams are every Monday, and we plan on just coming on
Sure.
and doing our personal fun accounts
Sure.
as it goes. But on Thursdays, we do try and have some really informative one. Like last week was an amazing Discovery Scanner episode.
Oh yeah, Nigel was here.
Nigel
and we
was
were
here.
talking Sounds of Space.
And where was he from?
He was from the British Antarctic Survey, and so those guys contributed a few sounds to sort of the Beyond Chapter 4 exploration thingies.
Yeah.
Features.
And added it, and these sounds are actually from space, which was really cool. And we've got different ones as well, like the full throttle streams. We've got a lot of the featured commanders.
So I think we've kind of got until the end of the year we've got our streams worked out, but certainly next year we're looking at what we're currently doing, what we've been doing. So we've got the new full throttle series that we've been sort of trying. That's been working quite well.
Yeah.
We've got featured commanders and some of those other shows. So I think down the line we need to then add in VR, because it has been something that you guys have been requesting and we've been wanting to show it as well.
Yeah, exactly.
We just need to figure out how we do it
How
and
we
the
do it.
setup we've got.
Because right now, I mean, like we've been seeing great things with the VR, and we've tried it once or twice ourselves, but we want to find a way that we can use the VR and like have it looking good. Because it would be nice if there's only one of us here, like one of us sitting in VR and the other one just kind of sitting looking, might not work out as well, but it might work out well.
We need
but
to
we
just
need
test,
to just
do some
try,
tests.
try some stuff out. So I'd love to do VR because you absolutely had a wonderful time at Fantastic.
I did, and
I had 2 minutes because you just dragged me out to go get some food.
that's true. I did feel really sick, I have to admit, when I was driving around in the SRV, because it wasn't calibrated very well to me.
It was just because it was.
It was just there, and it was a set that I used. But yeah, we'll play and try it at some point. I mean, I've tried it and played it, but we'll get it on a live stream.
Yeah, and I mean the VR headset makes everything look. It just looks amazing, and
Well, it's just the fact that you can look around.
Yeah.
You know, if you're in combat,
Yeah.
that's so useful to see where they go.
oh, they're going up and round down there.
Yeah.
Okay, like I'm gonna see down there my legs, my feet, my arms, my arms, and all that stuff is quite interesting to see as well. It's fun.
I'd love to see more streams with community guests. Yes, that's part of our feature commanders. So we do those as well. I think we've got a Fuel Rats one coming up, and yeah, I might have just announced that without us first contacting the Fuel Rats, but anyway.
I believe Paige is in contact.
She's
with
in
them,
contact
still
with them,
confirming
yeah.
stuff. But yeah, we've got different ones like that. You actually did a Galactic Intern episode as
Yeah.
well.
So we've got the Galactic Intern, which is a kind of spiritual successor, or the successor to the Educating Ed series. It's widely popular. What was mine called? The Edifying Will, which was less
name.
popular.
Great name.
And then anyway, we rebranded the name so we could make sure that anyone who works on the community team can come and have a go at it.
Yeah.
And we're also currently in the process of recruiting an additional community manager for the team. So there'll be a new face to see as well.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, it'll be a new face, and like I said, when things come through next year, and we'll have the betas, so we'll have things going on with that as well, and we just like to show off the things that the community are doing and special guests, and even I think it was two weeks ago, Shantae came on stream as well, so we try and get other people on.
Yeah.
Just when they have because they're super busy, obviously, with
Planet Zoo launch,
which is
it was
amazing.
the launch weekend of Planet Zoo.
Yeah.
Which was pretty great.
That was amazing. I think it's turned out really well. It was a lot of fun. I went down and helped with the stream for the event, 3-hour stream. It was good fun. It was a really good kind of atmosphere, and people were really excited about it. So I think it went down quite well. Yeah. That's an old Thargoid ship from the 80s.
Yes. So
Yeah.
this was as part of the Elite's 30th anniversary. 30. Where are we? What's the date? 35th? I can't remember. 35th, I think. 35th anniversary. It was available in the store for 1 ARX.
Wow.
And I got it.
It's
awesome. And now it's sort of it's always above the point of interest. So either a planet or a station or something. So it's like.
So it's always watching.
Yeah. The retro Thargoid.
It's a nice one. I've not got any wee baubles from my ship yet, because I just keep changing my ships all the time.
Well, yeah, you need to decide on a ship. I can't see anything and I can't hear anything, so I know where I am, but I'm very, very scared.
It's all right. You look like you're enough away.
Because it's going to suddenly appear.
No, you're going to drop in and you've got to glide.
Yeah, well, this is. Oh, now I see everything.
Now you see everything. It'll start coming up now. So yeah, just pull up and go nice close.
I'm going really fast.
Yeah, you'll slow down once you drop out. Glide complete. Now just
fine.
face down and you'll be fine. Yeah, we've got night vision on, and the lights. Just some of these planets are really dark. There you go. You're nice and close, so you can just connect in it. I think somebody was asking what Super Cruise Assist was. It was a new feature that was added.
Yeah, so it's a new module that I think most smaller ships come with it automatically on. What it allows you to do is almost sort of when you've got a location in Super Cruise, it will just fly you there and drop you out. So you can go and make a cup of tea, especially if you've got a long journey ahead of you.
If you're exploring,
you put it on, and it'll as long as you stay in the blue, it will navigate you there. And then what it can also allow you to do, which is kind of a less pronounced feature of it, is that it will orbit a stellar body as well. So you can, for screenshot people and video makers, you can end up just orbiting around.
And then you go out and you can take
cool.
some snaps.
And then, of course, the advanced autodock computer, which I'm using because for the stream it's just so useful. Boom, lands me, and I can auto undock as well.
Yeah.
So these are new modules. These were introduced just to kind of, for those commanders out there who maybe aren't the most skilled pilots, it helps a lot. They're added for me.
They were added. You specifically asked for them yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also there's somebody who was in the.
What am I doing here?
What was it?
I know, services.
The side, Wazi Schmozy said, doesn't the Sidewinder have different paint options? It does. You have different paint options for all the ships.
Yeah.
All the ships, and you can get them with your ARX, which is awesome. And there's a lot of cool ones. My favourite one was I think it was a limited edition one though. It was the Vulture one. It was like it was red, black, and yellow, and it reminds me of the Voltron ships. Voltron. So I really like that. I was a geek. I liked Voltron. They come together to make a super ship.
So Todd McQuinn, I reckon Todd had quite a nice upbringing.
I don't know.
And then somewhere along the line, he got in
Somebody's-
with the wrong crowd.
And his face has been slashed. He does. He has like he has
Todd McQuinn,
Todd McQuinn,
the Blaster.
the Blaster. So why did he become the Blaster? That's
Well,
the
that's-
interesting thing.
that's-
And he's got his head shaved in and a cut eye. But it looks like his eye's okay. Nevertheless,
I think I've done a BB here.
what have you done? Did you not hand in your bounties?
No, the bounties that I got were for they weren't
That ship.
for they were for the location, the local system, not general ones.
So you had to actually pick up a few.
I've done this wrong, haven't I?
Yeah. So before we go, I do this all the time. Before we go, should we name Will's ship? Oh, did you get it?
No,
Donate
I was
it.
being an idiot.
You can just donate. You got
Imagine if I just left at that point.
it. I just stood up and walked away. I know. Yeah, I can't do this, mate. Sorry, you have to drink your own tea.
So, amazing.
So we can now modify. You can see what you're
Some
going to
modules, but I need to now go and get my combat ship. I should have just come here in my combat ship. Hindsight. No, I'm unlocking them. I'm not.
You can bring
I'm
them
not
over.
revamping my combat ship
You
right
can
now.
you can send it over and say how long it's for a cost, and
That's
it comes over.
that could be an option. Let's just see.
But then you'll have two ships at the same station.
Let's just see though
What we can do.
what's next, because there's way more than this. So we need to. I need to get Soontil relics, so I might acquire those off screen, or get them next live stream. I don't know when I'm on again. And then I need to do this one, and then this one scares me.
Get access to
You've
the
dealt with at least 5 black martets.
Oh, black
So
markets
we're
are
all
dangerous.
fine.
You need to be very careful with that stuff. Don't kill politicians either, 'cause that's what I did once. But we should name your ship.
Yeah, but I'm on the wrong one. But this is my
Oh, right.
this is
so it
my
is.
exploration one, which is also not named.
So if we've got a name for Will's exploration ship, was there a theme you'd like to continue on with your ships?
This is the exploration one.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have any particular theme. I would like to see what the community can come up with. So if anyone has any ideas for the Asp Explorer, please let me know.
Yes. What name would you? Will
He
he
find it? Yes, he did.
I think that's the name.
We need a name.
We need a name. Will he find it? What's your ship ID? Your ship ID, is that one you made as well?
I don't know what the ID.
Attenborough?
Attenborough. Scarred Stars. Scarred
You're a bit
Stars.
squeamish for that, aren't you?
The
Farstar?
Fast Star. Fast Star is a good one.
Farstar is good. I like Farstar.
Kiss My Asp is a
I like that
classic,
That's a good
but
one.
not original.
No. Will likes to be original. That's why he drinks tea and biscuits. No, water and biscuits.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I don't know if that's related to the ship name.
Or hello. Oh.
Yeah, I've done it. Episar. Hamburger. Asp?
Asperger?
No.
No.
Sithis, the pushy goat.
I think you should just call it the
Why
fishy
that
goat.
one?
I
Jack, if you can explain it. Farstar's currently at the top for me.
I think the pushy goat is top for me.
But I would like Jack Little to explain the
The pushy goat.
methodology.
Methodology behind the pushy goat. I don't think we should militate DG.
No.
No, I don't see why. I don't see why I would. What would you say is like the most?
Dank Magnet is fitting.
It was generated by my fantastic ship name command.
Oh, well then the pushy goat
The
is.
pushy goat wins.
But
Farstar was good as well.
Father Bill I like.
Farstar was good.
That's wrong.
Yep, I think the what was it
Don't know. Oh.
the just call it the.
The
That's it. The pushy goat. The super intelligent shade of the colour blue.
that's also
A good
good
one.
name. I'm having a lot of trouble inputting this right now.
The pushy goat.
It's been a roller coaster of emotions the last 2 minutes of this live stream.
Yep.
Thinking, oh no, I don't have the bounties.
Yeah.
I don't have the right ones. It was user error,
Yeah.
as always.
Oh, it's a Hitchhiker's reference.
And this let's put Farstar in this
Fast down that.
as the ceremonial title. I'm losing.
STR?
No, I know how to spell.
No, I was just going to say you could just call it STR if you wanted to. There you go.
Farstar.
See? What's wrong? What's wrong?
You know what?
You've
You know
got
what I'm going to do, Bill? I'm going to make this
Make the
very.
space away.
I'm going to go like this. How am I doing this?
Fast.
There we go. That is
That was a good naming for it. There you go. We now have the
Bushy Goat.
I like it.
That's it.
Very good.
Right then, I'm afraid
That's it.
that's all we have time for today, folks.
Yeah, and it was a good show. I think we had a lot of fun there, and thank you everybody for joining in and watching. And I hope you enjoyed our Let's Play live stream. We will have a live stream on Thursday, and we will announce that in the forums.
Yes, we will indeed.
That's what's going on there. So please keep an eye out. And if you're enjoying the Golconda, if you don't know about it, go check it out. It's the new Industrial Initiative. And we hope you have a good week, and we'll see you next time.
Bye, guys. Thanks for coming in.
See you next time. See you next.